stumbles into my grand castle. Really? Now how did you find this place? Is that so? You just happened to find a large, peaking castle and thought it would be a good idea to walk into it. Huh. You know, normally I wouldn't have answered your paltry little knocks. But you do realize that all that murderous intent is just oozing out of your pores. I could smell you from 5 miles away with that stench. Oh, you're gonna try to feign innocence. You holding that at your waist, that doesn't look like no ordinary dagger. I see the way it glimmers. Is that opal? My. We have a troublesome one here, don't we? You're not fooling anyone. Not only is that poor little face of yours giving away every single detail, every single moment, I can feel your heartbeat beat through your chest, louder and louder. I can feel it through the stones of this castle, through the earth on which you came in from. I can see just how much warmer you're getting, all from me. It's as if I met you before. For you to have this reaction, for this deep sense of danger to wash over you, you must know exactly who I am. You do. Oh, now that's perfect. Perfect. And you know why that is? Few mortals have that goal, let alone the strength to face me. Now I suppose I know that you can be brave, or at least I'll find out if your bravery is all just foolhardiness. I have a feeling that your strength doesn't quite add up. Do you want to put it to the test? Is that what you came? How many miles away did you come from? Oh, they call that a state now. The last time I went there, that was known as the Republic of Jalter. There was nothing there but just a few houses and sheep. You could barely even call it a village. So now you're telling me it's a whole city. You leave a human alone for a day, and they come back with pikes and arms bearing at your doors. You leave them alone for a couple of years, and they amass a whole army ready to take you down. Are you some kind of informant? Or is this some sort of personal vendetta? You see, I wouldn't be surprised if I drank wine from the chalice skull of your father that is no longer with us. I wouldn't be surprised if your mother was torn to shreds by yours truly during one of my monthly hunts. So what is it, Scrap? What is it you've come here for? What is it that a little wretch like you has come bearing such animosity for? And you plan to accomplish that how? How are you with your skinny arms and frail structure, your weak demeanor, and your even more fleeting gaze going to stand up to me? Huh. You say you've been here before? Oh, honey, I know you have. What does that change? Oh, so you know what my pantry looks like. You know where I keep all of my favorite snacks. Dried up ears and stored blood of a hard-working laborer. Yes, you can practically see the health glow from each bottle. And yet, you didn't take that as a sign to run away, but to come back, bearing and branding a knife as little as that. You must have some kind of trick up your sleeve, right? There must be something that comes out of your folly. After all, someone as petite and someone as weak as you doesn't just come here for no reason, with nothing to do. You must be here as bait. How many more are there? Tell me, who is it you're working with? Nobody. You truly expect me to believe that? That in this grand old castle of mine with my drab curtains and blood-stained walls, that you have nothing in mind? Huh. You heard rumors of me. You've heard of the gifts I bestow upon others, have you? What do you speak of, wretch? Huh. Why, how interesting. It seems like I've let a few one too many rats escape my grasp. Yes, I turned every single one of those mercenaries into my thralls. I ordered them to patrol and ransack the neighboring villages, all in order to secure my food. But you see, I'm no war-driven tyrant. All I want to do is mind my own business in the freedom of my home, exploring the things that intrigue me. And yet you come here to enlist with me. You're asking me to take you into my grasp, to hold you so gently as my sharp fangs graze your supple skin, turning you over into a creature of the night, one that's more bloodthirsty, more feral, more in tune with their heart than ever before. You ask of this of me, and yet you bring nothing as an offering. Now tell me, why should I take you? You promise it'll be worth your while? And how do you expect that? Oh, I've had enough of you. You have nothing up your sleeve. You're nothing but a weak little wretch. A weak little mouse looking for an escape. You have no aspirations, nothing at all if this is what you've let yourself become. I am a monster of the night. I prey on innocent. I tear families apart and eat everything that they ever grazed. I am a living nightmare. And you think you have any bargaining chip? Oh, what say you? What are humans becoming for one to willingly come up into my home and seek me out? Seek me for who I am, afraid of my nature yet so enthralled by it, so wanting to be held forever in my grasp. Oh, you're such a good servant. Amuse me, then. Prove to me with what little you have. Oh, you took offense to that. Yes, it is true that you're quite attractive, quite endearing. Even if all of that is true, you think I can't just take you for myself anyway? You think that your life, little sheep, has any merit? You'll prove it to me. You'll give me every part of you. Is that so? Your soul, your body, and your heart. What are you? Who are you? Just a human. Just a human with an inkling of curiosity into the aspects of the unknown. I suppose your feeble little mind can't comprehend why I do this. You think after turning you'll have the will to prove it. Oh, I love that feisty air about you. So quick to snap at me, so quick to want to prove a point. Who are you proving this point to? That you can take my blood into you and regain your sanity. I see. Well, who knows if that was me? The tragedies that you've experienced may have been through my head, but you are but a sheep any vampire could easily lay their eyes on. Who knows? Well then, prove it. Prove it to yourself. Come here up these steps, right next to my throne. Into my arms. You're doing so good, brave sheep. Are you ready? Ready to be proven wrong? That your ideals do not add up in this world of pure darkness we live in. I'll place my hand right behind your head. Bare my teeth against your small little neck. Though I must warn you, you will lose yourself soon as my essence becomes one with yours. You'll become nothing but a lifeless zombie, so heart-struck with greed. Is that what you want, darling? My darling. Perfect. You know, that's it. That's perfect. This is what I was waiting for. Waiting for you to lose control. To turn into another hungry night creature. Ravish. Bare your fangs. Fight the humanity. Quench your thirst. Take my blood. So good. But you know what you are. You're nothing but my pretty new thrall. So what say you, thrall? Why don't I teach you the ways of this court? Come to my basement. Oh? You can speak. What is this? Oh. Maybe not. Maybe you are just a monster. Just like me. I'll have to train you well. Come. The basement holds many tools for my aid. I'd love to make use of them. Thank you for listening. If you are still here, please like and comment on this video. You can listen to the rest of this audio on Patreon. Thank you for your support on Patreon. It allows me to make higher quality videos for you and helps keep this channel afloat. A special thank you to Idaj Nagini, Hey Sweetly, Lorine Fleur, Munchkin Mimi, Nawa, Pearl, Sad Eyes, Valor. Until next time, your captain sees you off.